Back to game. A kitty. Hi, kitty. Okay. Hey, we're going right in, aren't we? Hey, MNP.
So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV, though.
Yeah, the net's a mess right now. It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ihara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it, too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake. That is plausible. AI has reached the point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles. Someone even made a video that made it look like the US president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes are only getting more authentic looking.
That never happens.
Can't guys like you tell if a video is fake or not, though? Aren't there any signs?
Oh, there are several telltale signs of a video being doctored. So I ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. And wouldn't you know it, nothing came up. Most likely, we're looking at the real deal.
Most likely?
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ihara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard.
For anyone just tuning in, by the way, what we found out at the end of the day yesterday is that a video was released that showed the dad of the suicide victim murdering the dude, and then he took his helmet off and it was him. And the thing that's so weird about this, and the reason they're talking about if it's a deep fake or not, is because we know for a fact that when that guy was murdered in that video, the dude that's in the video was in jail. So that's why they're kind of like, how is this possible? He was in jail when this video was made. And that's why they're talking about deepfakes and stuff, because it doesn't make any sense. Unless a policeman let him out for that exact reason.
Hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it ultimately came
Or a
from
twin brother.
Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Ending spoiled, I know,
Think
right?
about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed.
A
From how long
clone!
his position to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described.
Or it was Cohh in a top hat. Mods, that's Elmir. Elmir, we don't allow spoilers of any kind. It's clear you've seen the ending. So if you could just chill a little bit, bud.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Thank you. Why would the killers go through all the trouble of spreading this footage? What good would it serve them? Causing a public uproar, obstructing the investigation? Whatever the case, I still have some interviewing to do.
Looks like another visit to Ihara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
It was Evil Cohh with a goatee. Do I know something about him? Uh-oh.
Let me get this straight. Ihara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose? If that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ihara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
So, we're off to see Saori-san then?
I would think so.
Let's go.
Oh, MTR Dingus asking the right questions. I like it, dude. I like it. Maybe there's someone we can find that out. Maybe going based on the way that the guy held the knife, because obviously he wouldn't use his less dominant hand to murder the guy. So Good call even thinking like that. Left-handled. Right, I know. Exactly. Can't get over how good this game looks. Wait, I can't whip out my skateboard here? No. Oh, speaking of whipping it out. When I get home this afternoon and log on for our second stream of the day, I got a big package from the Lost Judgment devs. And I'm going to be unboxing that live on stream. So be here at the beginning of the afternoon stream if you want to see it. I need to get like some moves I can do out of that. Let's go. Ow. Damn, he just straight ducked under that. Jesus, dude. That's weird. I could have sworn. Tried to do it like 3 or 4 times then. It didn't work. I could have sworn I got something that made it so I could hit down to get up into crane stance. Did I not actually get that? Ooh. Wait, do I have the 20K version next down here? 40K. Wow, okay. Here it is. It's triangle on the ground, but then there's a way that I can do it if I'm not in that stance. Maybe that was something else. Oh, here it is. Oh. Okay. I guess I hadn't gotten it yet. I must have not saved after this. When drunkenness is 6 or above. All this at low health stuff, man. I just want more cool stuff. When your health is low. When your health is low. Stop it. I don't want low health. Start getting all the like cheapy stuff. Ooh, there we go. That's a good one. Great.
What is it?
Until your health is constantly low. There. Boom.
And stay down.
I like it.
Let's roll, Talk.
Dude, Greg Chun was giving away signed limited edition Lost Judgment pictures on his stream. And I was not there for it. I am super sad about that. What a boss. Very nice of him to do that.
Excuse me.
I think that's worth a lot of money. That's cool. Oh, we got Vips. Critter Thief, thank you so much. How much do limited Cohh editions go for these days? Oh, those are free. You kidding me? I couldn't sell those. I paid people to take them. Hey, Ayamu, what's up, buddy?
Really, guys?
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I got it. There's this VIP, and he just keeps talking in chat. I gotta do something about this stalker keyword. Okay, cool. VIP down. It's like it's stuck in the udon noodles.
Too fast.
Hi. Hi. I probably should. Hug bomb. Thanks. Eat some lettuce sandwiches. Delicious. Tactical combat lettuce sandwiches. What are you doing over there, Kaido? There we go. Hey, Alfina. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Are VIPs an endangered species in this chat? No, they're just marked for sub-murder. Mermaid. Let's go this way. I know about gear. Gonna get these out of here. Cohh stab. We like to stab Vips. Yeah, Cohh Vip, Cohh stab. That's right. VIP down.
Great.
Excuse me. Oh, Lord. Oh, pardon me. Oh, man. Ow. Damn. Okay. Boom. Not dead, by the way.
And stay down.
Money, money! Money!
Oh, hold the door, please.
Mafia.
You're here?
What's up, girl?
It's been too damn long, Mafia-chan.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for Saori? A video got leaked. It depicted a man committing a murder.
Oh, we know her.
Are you hearing about the Ihara case too?
Of course. The prosecutor's
How was
office
you?
is in total chaos right now. Especially the higher-ups.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ihara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ihara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation.
I'll approach your
Hence why they sent
situation.
me here to check in on my good friend's salary. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
Oh,
There you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
high school, it's crazy, huh?
You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I'm here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming here?
Sorry?
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
All right, I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta say, I miss this little banter.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence.
What?
Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ihara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ihara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's no way Ihara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Right.
Which means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
What are you
So because they don't know, it doesn't
I'm
count.
saying, the prosecution believes the video has been falsified.
Yep.
Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Huh.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ihara's trial.
And that is...
His name is Sadao Takano.
Uh-oh.
He was the one gunning the hardest for Ihara the first time around, especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ihara in court.
So what you're saying is, Takano could never accept anything but Ihara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well, who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily? Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
That's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both
Thank you,
Tokyo
Warded Killer.
and Kanagawa.
Really?
Appreciate your 43
Why
months.
is that?
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ihara until they're sure the video is real. If they come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ihara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly.
I wonder if this was their plan from the beginning.
None of the
Hey, Das
detectives
good
are
morning.
happy about that. Especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
Video footage of a murder preventing a police investigation instead of starting one. What an absurd situation.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ihara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution.
Jesus.
If Ihara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah. That scare ya?
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who could take a case like this.
Here.
Ha!
It's locked.
That's the good shit.
G-Media, we're getting there.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ihara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into his hand. As for me, I'm done being played for a fool.
Ooh.
Then you've heard what I came
Ooh.
to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now, but
Osito is a good guy. I like him
That
too.
did clear up a lot.
No problem. See ya.
Doesn't Ihara wear glasses? The guy in the video doesn't. For the record, it is extremely hard to wear glasses in a motorcycle helmet.
Mafia-chan cuter than ever,
You basically
or
have
what?
to
Think maybe it's
put the
time
helmet
to
on,
let that
then put the
flame
glasses
again,
on. You
huh?
can't, because
how many times do
motorcycle
I have
helmets
to
are so
tell you?
snug,
It's not
you can't
like
really.
that.
Yeah. But you're right. I mean, you are right. You are right.
Whoa.
He didn't wear glasses in the molestation-proof video. He did, actually. He wore glasses, and when he was caught, somebody who was holding him down ripped his glasses off his face. But he was wearing glasses in the molestation video. Actually, you know what? Let's just keep going. There we go.
anyway, what I'd like to do is ask Ihara about that video face to face. Any chance we could see him again?
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment. It's from Ihara's prison.
What?
Hello? Yes, this is Shirosaki.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Watch him have committed suicide or
Prison?
something.
Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor. That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from
Okay.
Ihara.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
What?
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How is that even possible?
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance.
Dude.
That or Ihara's conspirators have to be filling him in.
Mumvin, not yet,
How
no.
else could he
We're
predict
still
we'll
working
try
on it
to
in the
see him
evenings.
again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
But only someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Talk?
Whatever it is, it's screwing up our plans.
Kodap is back.
Yeah, the timing couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Come on. There are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Yeah? I'd like to hear them.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ihara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered
Kizumaru,
Mikoshima.
rude, man. Rude.
However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
Groping or the murder? Right now, which one do we doubt more? What if they're both real?
Well, hold on. What if they're both real?
Both his alibi and the video?
Yep.
In that case, let's start with the murder. After committing the murder in Ijincho, Ihara would have had 13 minutes to make it to Ikebukuro Station.
Ijincho and Ikebukuro are roughly 30 kilometers apart. It's possible if he traveled 140 kilometers an hour.
No.
Is it though? Ihara would have had to change out of his bloody clothes. So he probably ought to shave those 13 minutes down. On top of that, he was traveling during rush hour. It just doesn't seem feasible.
Okay, then let's rule that out. I'd say we're making some progress here, guys.
Boy, you're really reaching for that silver lining, aren't you?
I mean, we know the groping incident was a setup because the dude isn't a pervert.
I think we should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ihara was working alone. He may have not been. All this makes a huge difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
Okay, what first? Should we investigate the crime scene again?
Already did
Maybe
that.
we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there. Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ihara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Now, wait a second. If they're timing this from when he got on the train, then in that blind spot of the cameras, could he have switched out with someone else? Because they don't show his face until the end of the video. So maybe somebody else did the actual groping, and then when he was running, when they went to the blind spot, he then jumped in, and that would add like significantly more time.
This part's still getting to me.
The Shinjuku Station diagram? Did something happen at the platform?
Blind spot.
Well, the majority of the incident was caught on camera. But I don't think we have any footage of what happened around
Boom!
here. It's not much, but it's a blind spot all the same. Hoshino-kun and I confirmed that at the scene.
Do I have a cold? Yeah. I've got
Okay.
a
But how would this blind spot
Sinus
change
infection.
anything?
The first thing that comes to mind is gives Ihara a chance to swap with the stand-in. Yeah! The real Ihara
That's
murdered
right!
Mikoshiba in Ijincho at 7:30, then headed to Shinjuku Station. Then, just after 9 o'clock, he swapped places with the stand-in, getting caught on purpose.
Also,
So you're suggesting
I thought I didn't look at it right. But get this. The bag when the dude gets caught is a different color from when the guy got seen on the train. I'm pretty sure his bag was a different color. One was brown and one was black. But maybe that was just me being dumb. We'll see.
that there were two Iharas at Shinjuku Station?
Yep. And the true assailant, the Ihara lookalike, disappeared into the crowd.
Wait, if what you propose is true, does that mean Ihara had never touched the victim?
Yes, just like my chair is red.
Yeah.
But the police inspection revealed trace fibers from the victim's clothing on Ihara's hand.
Trace inspection.
Applause, please.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah, so no matter what, the fact that Ihara touched the victim remains standing.
Maybe he
The
could have done
victim
that
felt
earlier?
his hand reach under her skirt right after the train departed
Oh.
Ikebukuro. She was scared motionless
Dang.
for the entire commute
That was my whole
until
thing.
arriving at Shinjuku Station.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya.
Maybe the
30
victim was
years
in
old.
on it. That could have been the
Wife
thing.
and mother.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video. She may even recall something none of us know, upon learning Ihara's alibi might have been fabricated.
That's a good plan. we'll finally have a fresh source of info.
In that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up. We should have her address and other information somewhere on file. Bear in mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
That's pretty standard for us, I'd say. Nobody rolls out the red carpet for a detective, right?
Yeah. Say, Kaito-san, it looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
Oh god, I want some food. Oh.